Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joe, Smokin Joe's Pit Barbecue. On today's video, I'm gonna be reverse searing some tri-tips and I'm gonna make my favorite smoked tri-tip sandwich. Stay tuned. All right, so here's my tri-tip, and this is 5.4 pounds. And as you can see through the package, it's 2 tri-tips. Now, before I get to cutting on this tri-tip, safety first, always wear a cut glove to protect your hands from getting all sliced up, especially when you're using a sharp knife like my Dell Strong knife that I'm gonna be using in this video. So I like to put my cut glove on and then my nitrile gloves on top of that, just to keep them nice and clean. All right, let's open up this package and see what these tri-tips look like. Now, this is the very first time that I buy tri-tips from Costco. Got a little bit of fat still on there. So just take these out of the package. So I'm just drying the surface of these tri-tips with a paper towel. And these are some really big tri-tips, okay? Got a little bit of fat, a little bit of silver skin, and I will be taking most of that off here in a minute. All right, so I'm just gonna move one aside and start with this one right here. Again, really sharp knife, just take some of this fat off, along with some of that silver skin. I like to put the knife right under that silver skin and just glide it across, like that. Then lift this up and come towards you this way. A little bit more here. All right, so this side looks good. Let's check the other side. Just a little bit of silver skin here. Take this off. All right, so this tri-tip looks good. I'm gonna trim up this other one and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, I've got the tri-tips all trimmed up. Just gonna apply a little bit of olive oil on the outside, just to get that rub to stick, okay? Grab both sides. Again, just a light coating of olive oil. You can use whatever binder you want or no binder if that's what you prefer. I like to use mustard, olive oil are my two favorite binders. All right, just like that. Now the seasoning that I'm using today is from Cattleman's Grill. This is their California tri-tip, and I gotta tell you, this rub right here for tri-tips, there is nothing better, okay? So I just got the big spout open because this has some really big spices and herbs. I'm just gonna apply a liberal amount. Look at this. This is fantastic. This has tri-tip written all over it. Now, some of this rub will fall off during your grilling process or smoking process. So I like to apply a good amount of this rub because some of it, again, will fall off, okay? Pick up some of this excess rub with the bottom side. There you go. And same thing with the other side. All right, just press your rub in there, pick up all this excess rub as well. Now these are gonna sit on my cutting board for about 45 minutes before I put them on the smoker, okay? So that's gonna let the rub kind of melt into the meat. This is also gonna let the tri-tip come up to room temperature, okay? Because these are really cold, probably about 35 degrees or so. All right, so while my tri-tip sits here and marinates with the seasoning, let's go outside and get my smoker going. Stay tuned. All right, so I'm outside at my Yoda Frontiersman. This is how I have my firebox set up. I've got 2 splits of wood on the outside of this charcoal, and I've got just a row of charcoal that goes right in between both splits. So to start with this charcoal, I am using my grill gun. I gotta tell you, if you guys don't have one of these, you're definitely missing out. So just turn this red knob up here, just like that. You can hear the gas come out, and then go ahead and pull your trigger. So on the handle right here, you do have this little safety right here, this little safety pin. You just push down with your pinky if you can, and then put both of your fingers right here on this handle and squeeze that in, just like that. So here we go. So just like that, guys, it took maybe about a minute and a half. You can see this charcoal is already ashed over and these splits of wood are already catching. We're gonna give my pit about 30 minutes to get nice and warm. Then we'll grab our tri-tips and put them on. Stay tuned. All right, so we're outside of my Yoda Frontiersman. I do have it running at 225 degrees. Now these tri-tips are gonna go on this top shelf with the thickest part towards that firebox, okay? So this real thin part that's probably gonna overcook a little bit, you want that towards your exhaust. Just like that. Slide her in. We'll check back in about an hour. Stay tuned. All right, so we're at the 1 hour mark. Let's check on our tri-tips. Oh yes. Again, the pit has been running at 225 degrees for 1 hour. I'm gonna try to take these to 128 internal. Holy smokes, we're already there. All right, let's check this other one back here. Sitting at about 127. So I'm gonna get ready to sear these and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so I am ready to sear these tri-tips. Gonna slide my shelf out just a little bit and grab my tri-tips and move them over so you guys can see them. Right there. Just like that. So what I'm using to sear these tri-tips today is this grill gun. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn it on. Same grill gun that I used to start my firebox earlier. Turn it on, pull my trigger, and sear these bad boys. Watch this. Yeah, I'm gonna flip them and sear the other side. We'll see you guys inside. All right, so I've got the tri-tip resting and I got a couple of things that I wanna do while that rests. I'm gonna start up my Hestan Cue Induction burner here. Just set that on a medium temperature. There we go. I'm gonna throw about a tablespoon of butter in there and just a splash of olive oil. Get that warmed up a little bit. So I'm gonna slice up an onion into some rings so we can get some nice caramelized onions for our tri-tip sandwich. Be very careful because these Dowel Strong knives are extremely sharp, okay? Okay, just like that. Once you have them in rings, separate them, toss them in your pan. Not sure if you guys use an induction burner or not, but this one from Hestan Cue is a masterpiece. There's all sorts of things you can do with this Hestan Cue induction burner. This is their pan as well. They have a lot of videos on their app, so you can cook salmon, and this will control the temperature by using your mobile device and adjusting the settings on that. Okay? So just like that, gonna let that brown up a little bit. So I'm also gonna make a horseradish sauce, really simple. I'm gonna grab 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I am using Duke's Mayo. I'm also gonna add 2 tablespoons of horseradish. Now this is a hot horseradish, so I like it hot. Just mix that up a little bit. 50-50 mix. So the mayonnaise is gonna break up that horseradish a little bit. Make it a little bit less spicy, but it's still gonna have a punch to it, okay? So once I have it nice and mixed, I'm gonna add a splash of paprika. I'm using a Spanish style paprika, just like that. Give it a good smoky flavor. So I'm gonna use this as a spread for our sandwich. All right, so we're gonna let these onions brown up a little bit, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so my caramelized onions are ready, and I do have this nice, crusty, country French bread right here that I'm gonna cut in half. Just like that. Now this is a little too thick for my sandwich, so I'm just gonna trim this down a little bit, okay? You don't have to throw this away. You can have it for toast tomorrow morning for breakfast. Just like that. Trim off a little bit here as well. There we go, that'll make a good sandwich. Also, I do have my griddle pan getting nice and hot right here. Now this is a big piece of bread, so I'm just gonna put one piece at a time, get some nice griddle marks on this. I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so the tri-tip has been resting for about 30 minutes. Let's see how we did here. Oh my goodness, look at that. It smells so darn good in here. I'm gonna grab this one right here. Oh man, it's nice and juicy. Look at that. All right, so let's slice into this tri-tip. Now the tri-tip, just like a brisket, has the grains running in different directions. So I can see the grains are running in this direction right here. And right at this tip, they twist on you, okay? Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this in half right here, just so I can have smaller slices. Move this aside. And I'm gonna cut this on the bias, just like that. Nice thin slices. I gotta tell you, that rub smells so darn good. Okay, so that's that piece. Now this is the tail of the tri-tip. The grains are running in this direction. So this one I will cut on the bias, okay? Nice thin slices. So as you get to the small tail right here, it's gonna be more well done than the rest of our tri-tip, okay? I'm gonna finish slicing this one up. We'll come back and put our sandwich together. Stay tuned. All right, let's put our tri-tip sandwich together. Again, this is how I make my favorite tri-tip sandwich. I'm sure you guys have your variations, but I gotta tell you, there's nothing better to me anyway than this sandwich right here. So just gonna add our horseradish spread with mayonnaise and paprika. Put enough of this. This is a big sandwich. Okay, just like that. So to the bottom side of this bread, I'm gonna add our caramelized onions. Get them all on there. Oh man, this looks delicious. I'll eat this sandwich just with the onions, just like that, okay? Next step, got 3 slices of mozzarella cheese. Just like that. Then our star of the show, got our smoked reverse seared tri-tip. Just start layering this tri-tip on your sandwich. So this sandwich right here is good for probably 2 people, so don't be bashful with putting enough meat on there. Just like that, okay? Put the lid on it. All right, let's slice this sandwich in half. You guys ready for this? Ooh, baby. Look at that. Let's give this bad boy a taste. Stay tuned. All right, let's see how we did on this sandwich. I know this is gonna be good because I've had this before. There we go. Cheers. That is delicious. I gotta tell you, that is the best sandwich ever. I'm sure a lot of you guys like tri-tip. Make yourself this sandwich. Use that horseradish sauce, caramelize some onions, put some of that mozzarella cheese, a nice crusty French bread. This is really good. Check out the links inside the description box. I'm gonna leave links to a lot of the things that I use in this video, from the Cattleman's California tri-tip rub, which is absolutely delicious, to the knives, and also that grill gun. I hope you guys like this video. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Until next time, Joe with Smokin Joe Spit Barbecue. See ya.